Alrighty, hello. Welcome in, Phil. How's it going? Hey, Devil. Oh, man, don't ask me how I am today. After taking what? Well, 2 hours late, but took more than 2 hours to get everything situated. Now we just got to see if everything's working correctly. I don't know why. Let me look. How are you not today? Okay, there goes. If I tap out of the game, I don't understand why the game stops showing. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's working for the most part. I don't think the vertical is not working for Twitch. YouTube seems to be working, I think. Like Rumble might be working as well. I had a blast today chatting with a scammer that didn't even know what it was selling. Oh wow. Like Beam Stream is working. Like, something is wrong with misconfigured. What is misconfigured? What the hell? Beam Stream 1080. Or I confused the hell out of it with my logic. Wait, it looks like healthy misconfigured. What the hell? Is it healthy or is it misconfigured? Error. Anybody know if there is a maximum bit rate for Kick? Hey there, Thunis. How's it going? Oh, man. If my hair was long enough to pull out, I would be doing it right now. Google says 8,000. That's what I just changed it to. Thank you for the alert, Tunis. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Keyframe, ultra low. If it doesn't. Wonder if it doesn't like the ultra low latency tuning. I'm just going to restart it. We still have Dusseldorf left. Hey there, Eric. How's it going? Experimental. Man, it's been a mess. I think it had to do with updates because I think both. I know OBS. I had an update to download for OBS Studio, but I think there was an update for Atom as well. The vertical and the multi-stream soft plugins that I use. Switch that direct to light. It won't let me go. Is YouTube horizontal working? Somebody can see. Ireland DLC? No. No. I wouldn't think so. I think Iceland is supposed to come before Ireland. Snapping, sir. I don't see it in the list. It was up just the other day. I was in there. Yesterday actually. Oh wait, I think it is actually working to be. Okay, yeah, it is actually working. Never mind. Okay, so I guess Kick is live, but it's just saying misconfigured for some reason. So I think the only thing left is, which is not a major issue. I don't think it doesn't seem like Twitch vertical is working. The enhanced broadcasting, it doesn't seem like that's working like it's supposed to. Somehow managed to bind the clutch and the acceleration at the same pedal. Yeah, how's that even possible? Twitch enhanced broadcasting is controlling some of your stream settings. I don't know, but my truck doesn't accelerate. Is somebody able to check Twitch on their mobile to see if it is actually in vertical or not? I don't think it is. I'm not seeing it in vertical. You don't see it. Yeah. Yes, or what? I mean, you can still watch it on your phone, but it's just going to be like the full screen up at the top instead of being in a vertical format. You know what I mean? Like you're watching TikTok or YouTube shorts or something. Guess what? It's just the full screen up at the top. Yeah. Oh crap. I'll have to figure that out another day. I'm not sure why it's no, it should automatically show up as vertical. By default, then you have to manually switch it to the horizontal format. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I had let me try something right quick. Setting. Cannot access specified channel or stream key. Yeah, I don't think I had to create an extra vertical output for it. Twitch just automatically does it itself if enhanced broadcasting is. Yeah, I'll just. All right, yeah, we're gonna leave it alone like that. Okay, okay. Yeah, the enhanced broadcasting and the multi-format sort of goes hand in hand. Like you can use the enhanced broadcasting to get the 2K. And then it should automatically just do the vertical, but if something's not set up right, then the vertical's not going to work. Right, now I just hope volumes and stuff are okay. I'll have to find out, I guess. Let's see, documents. We still had to do Dusseldorf, we said? Yes, we have to go from Albania to Dusseldorf. Yeah, it was crazy because like I downloaded the OBS update and then I'm using both the multi-stream and the vertical plugin instead of they have another thing like a multi-stream suite that has everything in one, but it's a different plugin. But after I updated, the multi-stream and the vertical plugins separate weren't working. So I thought, okay, I'll just go download that multi-stream suite that they have that has everything in one, since the separate ones aren't working. So I downloaded the suite and it wouldn't load up my profiles, like my scene profiles and everything. I had to redo everything. And then once I redone everything, I couldn't get the Stream Deck to connect so that I could use the Stream Deck to switch scenes and stuff. It would no longer connect because evidently this multi-stream suite interferes with it. But but on top of that, there was some certain settings in the multi-stream suite, if I tried switching those, if I tried changing those settings, it would cause OBS to freeze and crash. So I was like, shit, okay, well, this is not working either. So I thought,
want a break from the ads?
I'll go back to the separate plugins again and see if I'll just uninstall everything and go back to the separate plugins and see if I get an update by like re-downloading. So I uninstalled everything. And then whenever I installed OBS again, uninstalled the multi-stream plugin, installed the vertical plugin, I couldn't load my profile. Like I loaded my profile, but nothing was there. Hey, welcome in over on YouTube, Dennis. So I had to set up everything again for both horizontal and vertical. Marco, welcome in. Would you rather see Pal World? I already planned on doing trucking today, so this is what we're doing. There, Duisburg to Duras. Okay. They have a fast travel? No, they don't. Oh, we need to raise. Confirm. How's Marco doing? You doing all right? If I do a stream tomorrow, it'll be Pal World. You're okay. Wonder if they'll accept this. I guess so. Hey, crying. What's going on, Tunis? Nightmare is a bit frustrated today. Was about ready to give up. ATS? What do you mean ATS? Oh, dude, I've been sitting here trying to fix my OBS for like the past 3.5 hours. That's why I'm so late going live. Tomorrow. ATS? No, Power World tomorrow. If I do a stream. I'm forgetting my command. There we go. Oh, yeah, I need to start the head tracking as well. Where's Steam at? Steam? Where you at, Steam? I don't even see the Steam window. How is that even possible? Start Beam. Launch Beam Eye Tracker. Alright, now we got Beam running. Oh, geez. Alright, can we get on the road here soon? I'm not on the server yet. Whatever server y'all want to drive on. Either Nothings or Truckee server. It don't matter. Nothing to Dusseldorf. Hey, Cybermouse, welcome in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I do hope the stream goes well because I just spent 3 hours trying to fix OBS and stuff. So I'm like 2 hours late going live today.
Shit. Here we go again.
No, wait. Why am I looking up Duisburg? Okay, there's nothing there either. Wait. We'll just pick up here at the container port. Container port to... Oh, there's a lot of places here to go to. We'll do container port to whatever that cat hode. Cat hode. I don't know. It just depends on what cargo Truckee gives us.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Durez container port. To Dusseldorf. Cathode. Oh, there was a T in there. Okay, TH. Cathode. Close. Looks like a single bought dry van. Normal urgency. 2,000 kilometers? Oh. Hello? Hey, there we go. Of course, it doesn't have us. Wait, where does that ferry go? Oh, that ferry goes to Ancona, I think. They got us taking the road the whole way. Come on now. Okay. Just the usual glitch. It not shifting. I thought, damn, don't tell me my stalks are not going to work now. Can we get something on there? Gotta have something on the trailer, right? This cast border trailer kind of matches the truck paint job as far as like the color scheme goes. Let's do that. Nice Renault. Appreciate it. I wonder who suggested it. Me either. You think so? I think we're gonna have to investigate. Alright, let's pull up here. Busted. Oh my. Hey, Luna. Yeah, brought me on that idea. Like you guys are on the Truckee server. Wrong Renault? What do you mean wrong Renault? Alright. Sorry, I had to fix something. Let me join the convoy. I could have joined the convoy first so you guys could have picked up the draw, but I wasn't thinking. Oh, somebody's already got chocolate. What's everybody's sleep looking like? What is that weird sound? Sounds like a dang sonar or something going on. And pick my job, and for him it says heavy cargo. He must have got 25 tons or more then. I think you can get different weights, right? Like a sonar beep. Oh, he just drove by. Wait, must be picking up somewhere else. Picking up at the marina then. I got my choco bowls with me, Marco. Has a nice engine sound, to be fair. Yeah, it's one of the mods. I can't remember which one. One of the one, I think it's one of the ones you suggested to me. It actually sounds like an older engine that's been used and abused. Oh, yeah, I'm wanting to wait. Okay. Oh shoot, it's only 30 here. Lead footing it out of the door. With my microphone stand, like it always comes unscrewed or it comes loose all the time, no matter how much I tighten it up. Drove that Renault for a while with that engine. You hear that beeping noise though whenever I throttle it? Or it's not, I don't know if it's a beeping noise. I don't know what in the world that could be. Listen to it. All right, hold on a second. Here. Oh, you could hear it a little. It's only like right after it changes gear and you accelerate. You don't hear it, or you just don't know what you're listening for. That's there, it was really loud there, like beep, 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 beep. There, you hear it? It's constant. If I hold the accelerator right there, it's constant. Weird. What in the world? Yeah, yeah. I very rarely do betas. I don't know. Is it just me hearing that? And updated to what? Just a normal update or? Speed taxi. Okay, okay. I don't know what version of the mod I'm using, but a lot of the sound mods will work on, like, older versions of sound mods will work on latest updates. Hey there, welcome in, Payday. How's it going? Yeah, we like to keep it realistic over here. Get those trucky hardcore points. Going great. Just got Nordic Horizons. Ooh, that's... If you ask me, that's the best DLC out at the moment. Oh, the F-Max has been updated as well? Okay. I'm speeding. Speeding. I think the Iceland DLC is going to be a good competitor, though. Drive realistic with radio on. I know you can't do that due to copyrights. Yeah. YouTube, I don't stream to Facebook, but YouTube and Facebook are the worst whenever it comes to copyrights. No GPS. Oh, you're watching on the vertical side. There is one, but you can't see it. It's off screen. I think you can just barely see the edge of it, the information down on the bottom right corner. You can just barely see like the information from the Truckee overlay. Yeah, I use the default UI GPS. You don't? Oh, you don't use the GPS at all, or is that what you said? Or you use the in-truck one? Wow, you know the map well enough where you don't have to have a GPS at all whenever you drive? That is crazy, if so. I can't do that. I can't hardly remember what I did yesterday, much less try to memorize a map in the video game. Nordic Horizons would probably be the easiest one for me to do without a GPS since I live in Sweden. And I know I know the geography there best. No GPS at all, relying mostly on road signs, but otherwise use GPS that is in the truck. Okay, but mostly Actro's old one, MP3 with no GPS. Gotcha. That is impressive. You got 91% of the ETS achievements? Nice. I wouldn't even know what to tell you because I really haven't even looked at them. I know I've gotten some done just by accident, just by playing the game. But I don't know. I'm not a big achievement hunter. The only real thing that I've really been trying to get is the longest journey on World of Trucks. That's really the only one I've really looked at and focused on actually trying to get. You're a headhunter, I heard. Well, that depends. If it's turtle heads, then no. I got most of them by accident. Just cruising from one. Yeah, exactly. If you understand which turtle head I'm talking about. I mean, during fasting month, me and my friends used to do like 6 hours of driving just to pass time. It's a good way. A good way to pass time. It definitely makes time go by fast, that's for sure. Like, it's kind of weird because whenever you're doing a really long job in the game, it sort of feels like the job just takes forever to do. But then whenever you look at the actual clock, how long you've been sitting there playing the game, and it's just like, wow, where did all the hours go? I think you need to take. I really appreciate it, Thunis, but like it's you've done quite a lot already. But I mean, it's totally up to you. Just don't let it get out of hand for you. I mostly do 1 sometimes 2 to 3K. Oh, okay. I used to easily, I could easily get carried away on Twitch with like gifting subs and bits and stuff. Mm, 2 hours is still not bad. I mean, if you're able to sit down and do 2 hours every day, it's not too bad. Oh, 2 hours a week. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit different. That's a bit different. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I only could play this game 2 hours every day. Marco, what are you up to tonight? In that hospital soon. Waiting on my best friend to play Fort. Yeah. Get that bitch busy trucking. What a hoe bag. Oh, you waiting on me? Yeah, I don't know. I picked beginning engineer. Well, I mean, I'm thinking to get some coffee or some Dr. Pepper. My coffee is almost empty. Well, I mean, if it's a job you really like doing, payday, it pays well, then you know.
Holy shit, that was fast.
It gets easier, like if you're still young, it gets easier as you go along. You put the hard work in while you're younger, get the hours, save some money. Then once you start getting older, you know, you get up into higher positions, you get a more relaxed job, you get more time off. I mean, it does, but it takes almost all my time. Oh, gotcha. I'm just chilling. Don't feel like going live at the moment. Okay, okay. Y'all are extremely lucky. I even went live today after all the crap I had to fix. Because this bus gonna hit me. He is, the bastard. And then I get the traffic offense for it. I even tried to dodge him. I still got the blame for it. I own my own studio, so I go from site to home working on Rivet or making a design for plays that takes sometimes 18 hours of my day. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a long day. As long as you're not having to do it all the time. I guess it's not too. Well, you didn't earn anything again today because of that bus. Yeah, more minus points on the job too. I'm telling you, it's something. Something. Every job, it's something. Never fails. Not all the time. Sometimes I get days off to relax. Mine, since it gets a bit mental stress drawing each. Yeah, I can imagine. If you're doing something that takes a lot of like patience and concentration all day, even if it's not even if it's not very physical, it's still like energy. It still drains you. Some people have a hard time understanding that. Some people just see like, oh, well, you're not like physically doing anything. How can you be so exhausted? But it just depends on what you're doing. It doesn't have to be physical. Hey there, Shrubs. Welcome in. Yeah. That's why you feel all tired and exhausted when you don't get enough sleep, because you're mentally you haven't been able to shut off and get some rest. Especially when you're trying to make something 1-to-1 ratio, from drawing a floor plan to making look realistic, how it's really gonna be checking the site, so you know where the sunlight's gonna hit the building. Yeah. Unwind, decompress. Yeah. Your sleep has been terrible lately. Oh no. That's not good either. My sleep is always terrible. It's also why I'm like always tired. Picnic with a girlfriend is a good idea. You know, that actually is a good idea. You know how long it's been since I've actually just like been out and just like, let's take a picnic basket, go out to the lake and just chill and CM Farms, welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub. Hope you're doing well today. Like I get my full 8 hours, but your deep sleep, yeah. I don't even get the full 8 hours. So I'm not getting enough sleep, and I'm not getting enough deep sleep either. Yeah, you got to get that deep sleep. Even if you are sleeping for 8 to 10 hours, if you're not getting that deep sleep, then... What's this? Oh, marbles. Are you still streaming, CM, or have you not been streaming? Or are you just streaming at odd hours whenever I'm not around? Well, you always streamed at odd hours when I was in the bed, but... I think we got a place. Stream when you get time. I know how it is. Isn't there a place to stop in here? Yeah, there is. Stop. I don't ever get the deep sleep I need because of the snoring and the tinnitus. Yeah, it works. Is my CB actually working? Because it didn't work the other day when Devil joined in. Yes, CB is working. Oh, okay. Truck don't want to shift. No, I can't remember what day it was. If it was Monday, I think it was Monday. I was at home, but I was online. I came online and did a few jobs. And I think I was on the Truckee server and Devil joined in, but he wasn't hearing my CB. Or he wasn't hearing me whenever I spoke on the CB. For some reason. I'm pretty sure it was a me issue. Hey Racer, how's it going? How are you liking the OBS plugin? Oh man, it's been a freaking mess today. I think I've had to uninstall and reinstall twice and redo all of my like my whole thing, everything, my whole scenes, my scenes and everything, sources. I think I had to do that, redo that like 2 or 3 times as well. Yeah, I spent like 3.5 hours today trying to fix it. Because I was using the multi-stream in the vertical plugin before. But whenever I got home today, OBS had an update downloaded an update. So I downloaded the update. Once OBS restarted, stuff wasn't working. And so I thought, well, maybe it's the update that broke the plugins. And since the plugins weren't working, I thought I would try, because they have the multi-stream suite as well, that has the multi-stream and the vertical like plugins plus some other stuff basically baked into one thing. But it wouldn't let me load my saved profile, so I could just import my scenes and everything. So I had to redo everything from scratch. And then once I got it set up and found out that it wasn't working with my Stream Deck so that I could switch scenes with my Stream Deck. And then there were some like certain sound settings that if I tried to change the sound settings in the vertical canvas, it would cause OBS to freeze and crash. So I thought, all right, I'll just uninstall everything and reinstall everything fresh. Still didn't work. So eventually I went back to the multi-stream plugin and the vertical plugin that are separate. And then it was the same thing. Whenever I went back to try to use those, it wouldn't let me import my scenes or anything. So I ended up having to redo those for a 3rd time. Yeah, exactly. Like, even though I saved my profile and my scene collections, it's like, there's always something, like, whenever you try to load them up, there's always something that's fucked up. So you end up having to redo everything all over again anyway. But I don't know. I think it might have initially been the OBS update that broke stuff or something. I don't know. It's working for the most part now. Jose, thank you very much for the 5 stream streak, by the way. I'm over here jabbering about other stuff. Hey there, Crazy. Welcome in. But, yeah, I don't know. It's... slowly but surely. Spent 3.5 hours today trying to fix my OBS and everything back the way it was. We're taking it easy. OBS throws a hissy fit anytime you touch it, in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's true. Facts. I found your PAL box up there in the floating islands today. Crazy. Up there close to Jet Dragon. You up to anything today, later today, Racer? Yeah, I slapped that down. I didn't like my chances of catching it. Thought it was going to be slapped up. X-ray hall? Where's the X-ray hall? Good question. Was it in that building? No. I wasn't paying attention. Do you have to drive on the other side of that? Yeah, it's this building here, isn't it? Yeah, I was up there today. I spent a good part of the today doing like tower and boss runs today. I went up there and cleaned out all the bosses pretty much, or most of them. Racer, my daughter and her boyfriend started playing Rivals. I haven't run any matches with them yet, but she told me the other day, she's like, I started playing Rivals. I'm like, oh yeah? Really? I don't know. She didn't say too much other than that they're liking it and enjoy playing it now. They tried a long time ago because they play Overwatch. And there was one day we were talking about Overwatch and I asked her if she tried Rivals. She was like, yeah, we tried it, but we weren't really too fond of it. But I guess they decided to give it another go and they're enjoying it more this time around, I guess. Just got done solo for the 6th tower, built a laser sword thing. It was fun. Killed that Bellinor Pal Balls thing twice. Got some resources, pretty resourceful day, yeah. Honestly, both games are fun, but the Rivals community is a competitor of the toxic community with Overwatch. So many crybabies. I know I rage with them, but you know. You know what? I just think I don't know. I think you stress over the other teammates too much, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like you stress about the teammates too much. I think that's one thing is like bringing your enjoyment. Like it's bringing your enjoyment, especially whenever you play with Uli. Because like he'll say something and then you'll agree with it and then you guys just drag each other, like, or you'll say something then he'll agree with it, so it's kind of like a double negative. Rivals, I think, is loads better than Overwatch. I used to be a top Hanzo player. Most toxic game I had ever played. I still play Overwatch a little bit. I play more Rivals than I do Overwatch. But honestly, I'm tired of it in a sense. I don't tell him I said it, but I miss playing with my buddy Marshmallow. How is Marshmallow though? Is him and would have more fun with the game versus only trying to win and that's it. You know? Yeah. And if we lose on Mondays, everyone gets PC. Kind of ruin the fun. Like, does Marshmallow? He have more like he has a more like laid back outlook on it. Just like, oh well, you know, we lost this one, we might win the next one. Dust ourselves off and try again. I haven't played Marvel in quite some time. Nice game to chill on. I don't care how many I win or lose on that game. Yeah, me either. I'm also mostly playing quick play though, where it really doesn't matter if you win or lose. I mean, sure, your win percentage is going to go down, but you know what? Who cares, you know? If we want to chill, we can chill. If we want to try hard, all right, but let's bust it out. In the end, it's a game. Yeah. Well, I've noticed that whenever you and Uli play together, it's like he'll be negative about teammates or what's going on in the game, and then you'll agree with it, and it sort of like drags you in. Then you start making negative comments. They're like, oh yeah, these teammates, blah 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 blah, and then it's like you guys are just feeding off each other, negativity back and forth. Like I have one guy, he doesn't get online very much because he's dealing with some health issues right now, but he's also in the States. He used to stream a lot, but he still jumps on Rivals every now and then. And I'll get in and do a couple of games with him. But he's kind of like, he's real positive about it, whether he's just there to play, like, you know. It's really nice playing with him because like sometimes I can be a little bit critical, but not too much. And like we'll be playing and we'll lose a game or we'll be losing, and he's just like, oh man, you know what? We just gotta do this. We just gotta change this, or we just need to, like try to focus on this. And he'll actually go into like the team chat and say like, all right team, we're not doing all that great right now, but we can still do this. We just got to do this and switch up a little bit of this and that. We'll see what happens. If we win, we win. He has a real positive attitude, and it really makes a difference. Like whenever I play with him and games are going bad. Every group needs someone like me. When my group would get toxic, I'd stop the games and make them laugh. Bam, I'll reset. After that, I suck at... What the hell was that? I suck at most games. I'm only really good at like 4 games in the thousands I've played. I prefer being chill. Yeah, me too. Which is why I took a break this week from streaming. I got wrecked from just everyone wanting me to do my best, do my best, do my best. And I'm like, man, I do this at work. I'm just trying to relax. Yeah. That's a good strat. Relax, decompress, and vibe with the game, not just rush into most stress. Yeah. See, I have been trying to do a little bit more competitive. But what I've been doing is I'll do like a maximum of 2 competitive games. And then I'll go do 2 quick matches. Whether I win or lose, I'll do 2 competitives and then 2 quick matches. And then go back, do 2 competitives, 2 quick matches. Even if I win twice, you know, even if I win both competitives, I'll go back and do 2 quick matches. Because I feel like if I was just continuously doing, well, actually I did do competitive, like almost a whole night with another guy, and it went horrible. You remember that I just reminded myself I needed to talk to you. You remember that stream, D-Racer, where I tried to come in at work and I said F this game, and I started having all kinds of issues and I wasn't able to watch the stream? Yeah, it was that night. It was the morning after that night. Where we literally sat and just played competitive match one after another for like 4 or 5 hours. And we were losing and losing and losing and losing. And that really put me in that mindset, like to where you were at that one time. Like, you know what, you know, just rip it up, fuck it all, uninstall it, you know, good riddance. That's exactly the way I felt. Oh, Dookie. And like, I told that guy, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Never. So that's why where I started like saying like, I'm gonna do 2 competitive, 2 quick play. That's it. 2 competitive, 2 quick play, and alternate. That's what happened to me sort of at the start of the season for this season. I was like, I don't care if I want to even play it. Yeah.
Holy shit, that was fast.
I mean, even whenever I played, I don't do a lot of competitive in Overwatch either. The only competitive I really do in Overwatch is if there is like a daily or a weekly that says, hey, you know what, do a match or do 3 matches in competitive or whatever. The rest of it is quick play. Hey there, Miss Love. How's it going? Competitive side of it is addicting to me, but at the same time, I know it's not positive. Yeah, it's gonna be your downfall with the game if you continue just grinding competitive all the time. You need a team to be positive and problem solve, not just scream and yell at one another. Yeah. But see, that's like, unfortunately, that's all I hear whenever you and Uli play. Oh, these teammates are dog water, or like, you know, our teammates are sucking ass, or I think you guys even commented like towards each other as well. Like, I think I even heard him say like, "Hey, why do you dying all the time?" And you're like, "Well, you know, I'm getting dove back here. I'm trying to. He feeds, and if I eat, yeah, yeah." I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Miss Love. You still have any problems with VT log, or was everything fixed for now on your end? I haven't even checked it in a while. I know there was a mod I was having issues with for a while. That got sorted. Damn, it's 90. I'm sitting here doing 65. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I didn't know who or what was happening or what fixed it, but oh, thank you very much. We've moved to Saturdays now, but thankfully he's off this weekend, so I can plan how I want to do those streams, to be honest. And got tired of me. Like this dude. We'll never get there. We'll get there next week at this rate. We've moved to Saturday. Oh, so you guys are going to be playing Rivals on Saturdays now, or what? Because he's not a bad guy, but he can be very negative. Like, oh, is Foley the same way? It's so easy to dwell on their negative. Oh, okay. Aha, so you and Uli are going to be doing Rivals later today, or is that tomorrow? Is that later tonight for you, or... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Or... It's never the enemy team is just better. It's always my team is bad. Oh, next weekend. Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, Luna. Currently working on some patches for the upcoming release. Okay. Yeah, what are you doing tonight? What is on the agenda tonight, Mr. Racer? So like it's 7 o'clock my morning. Is that right? I don't know. Him and the whole community are the same way for the most part. Oh, really? Gears 5 with Luigi. Okay, I got you. Odin. Hope you feel better. Oh shoot. Good afternoon, sir. How we doing? I'm doing all right. He's positive, and I thank him greatly for it. Well, that's good. That's good. Miss Love, are you enjoying Pal World? I've seen you've been playing Pal World. This team has been telling me, hey, I see Miss Love in Pal World. Yeah, no, I haven't found much positivity in Rivals, just rage baiting, etc. Play with positive people. Good over here, just relaxing. Can't get the mowing done because the ground is too wet. From the rain yesterday, so we're refusing to adult today. I mean, well, sometimes that's the way it is. It's alright, just redoing from the start to see new updates, but only really play games late in the evenings because today I'm busy with VT log. Well, you're probably too far in. Probably too far in to start over again, but I run a dedicated Palworld server. Steam is always doxing. Yeah, it depends on your settings. We all deserve a day of doing absolutely nothing with as much effort as possible. Exactly. I tend to take too many though. His ground is too wet. Send some my way. I'm drier than the desert. All right, Racer wants some rain, Odin, so you need to send it up north. I'll get right on that. Rain is on its way, Racer. Level 23, not really pushing it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, 23, we'll have to put in a few hours to get to level 23. I think I hit level... I started over as well for the 1.0 release. What did I get today? I think I got to 67 today. Not sure. Yeah, it is beautiful out for a few days in the 60s and 70s. Then we had a little over the days, little over a day's worth of rain and sprinkles, and the humidity moved in. Then locking all that moisture down. Oh, okay. I'm thankful we haven't really had any heat wave over here. Well, Europe has been Europe has been hit with a heat wave this year, but where I'm at, I think we really only had, we've actually had like normal summer temperatures with only 2 or 3 days that were above normal. Hasn't rained here in almost a month, and it's going to be 90 plus. My grass is scorched. So yeah, for me, it's been mainly between like 71 to 75. And then I think we had a couple of days where it got up to like 78, 80 degrees. Yeah, it's been ridiculous hot here in the Midwest. Those couple of days with low temps were well deserved. Oh, were you, last time I seen it this dry was 2021. Oh, well, you're in the Midwest. You're not that far off from Racer then, probably. Yeah, I know you're in the States, but oh, Missouri. Well, evidently Missouri is having better weather as far as the rain goes than you are, Racer. Yeah, but he said Midwest, so I thought, well, you know, that's not too far apart from each other. Depending on where you're at. Yeah, Racer's up in Minnesota. South has had tornadoes. They can keep them. Yeah. That was the first actual rain we'd seen in almost 2, maybe 3 months. Oh, shit. Okay, so you guys have actually, both you guys have been struggling with rain. No, we've had fairly normal summer weather here this year. It hasn't been warmer than usual, so I'm not complaining. The US is, well, as far as temperatures go, it's been worse than Europe, but the main difference between the States and Europe is you guys build everything with air conditioning, whereas Europe doesn't. Quite literally multiple tornado warnings every night for almost a month. Oof, gosh. We had a bad month of July, just a heat pocket scorching the south in the 110, 116, I think. Well, I seen something about, like, there was something about the weather. I seen Europe has a stupid excuse not to have AC and been proven to be dumb, to be honest. Oh, it's time to stop and rest. These other guys haven't stopped. Some of your modern buildings that have been built within like the last 5 to 10 years will have like internal air conditioning, but all these other ones that are like, you know, like anything that's like 25 years or older, well, yeah, but like whenever you say old buildings, these buildings were built anywhere from like the 16 to the 1800s, and they're just like solid rock, solid marble, granite. Or at least, like, well, I'm talking specifically about Stockholm now, but like they don't even modify all of them with the elevators. Some of them have been modified with elevators, but some haven't. But the way they build the houses and the buildings here is different than what they do. Like, I guess if you was to compare, I almost forgot to resubscribe till I had ads. I appreciate it, Racer. You didn't have to do that. Because like if you compare like the construction of the buildings that we have here compared to the States, it's like comparing a brick house to a cardboard box. You know, cardboard box being in the States, of course, but oh, there he is. What game is that? Luna doesn't sleep today. Halo Infinite. There's a link for you guys. Go check out Mr. D Racer for me. Give him a follow on Twitch, and then if you've got your he mainly streams, or his main platform is Rumble. I don't know if you have your Rumble on your Twitch page or not, but if you guys follow Racer over on Twitch, make sure to check out the Rumble link there if there is one. My house is older than the States and is built from 200 kilo rocks stuck together with cement. My internet guy couldn't drill through the wall to put wires in. The stone wore out his bits. No chance of getting AC. Yeah, exactly. That's what Crazy said. Like, to be able to run like the venting and everything. I mean, sure, you could put in window units. But like, to try to, if you want to try to do some internal AC, like central heat and air, you forget it. Because like all the piping to the like the heating elements and a lot of your wiring and stuff actually runs along like either the up in the top corner or down at the base of the walls. Yeah, but it's, I mean, yeah, you could if you close yourself off into like one. They work, but they're not very effective. Yeah, but a lot of your electrical wiring doesn't run through the walls. As well as like the piping going to the heating elements and like a lot of the pipes that come out to the sink and stuff. Yeah, a lot of it, like, yeah. In England, at least window units don't work without special covers for the windows since it opens up like a sandwich. And it's too big, so we need a thing that blocks the rest of the window. It traps. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the windows, like, from what I remember, like most of the windows in the States, you got like a top half and a bottom half, and you can raise the bottom half up, straight up. Yeah, here you can either like, you have the whole window folds inward if you just want to have it open a little bit, or the whole window folds out if you just want to have the whole window open. Like give you grants like the US to renovate. Yeah, we don't have those raising ones. Yeah, exactly. It's the same here in Sweden. That's why the window units work better in the States, because you just raise the window up, put the unit in, drop the window down to where the AC is, and then you just close off the sides. Not like US, where a guy named Kyle can drink a Monster Energy and punch a new ventilation hole in the wall. Kyle could try that in England and be in the hospital with a jelly hand. Yeah, he would be busting some knuckles. I mean, you mean my carefully crafted plaster walls? Yeah, that's one thing that really got me about like Sweden and Stockholm. Whenever I first came over here, like seeing the old architecture and the old buildings that have like granite and marble walls that are like 3 feet thick. And I'm just like, good grief. Like this, like everybody's living in Fort Knox over here. But like just the really old architecture and the old buildings, it's crazy. It's nothing you see in the States. Because like even old in the States is not even old compared to some of the buildings that have been standing here. Honestly though, and it doesn't get that cold over as far as I know, so like why are you overbuilt? I mean, it gets cold here in Stockholm. I don't know about... Well, anywhere south of Denmark, you really don't have that much snow. You can get snow south of Denmark unless you're in the mountains, but... Stockholm, you'll see temperatures, I'm talking Celsius though, like -10, -15 Celsius on odd days, but... Up north, you'll see up to like -40 Celsius. One of my walls was built with such heavy stones, I honestly think it could stop a 50 cal. It might crack the stone, but these things are thick. Yeah. It's just the way it was. I mean... I would only say you need it thick once you get 45-ish. Be right back. Yeah, no worries. And then, like, Sweden is nothing but rock and granite anyways. So that's what they're using to build the stuff here, I guess. I get it, but the world is getting harder to change. It's inevitable, you know? Yeah. A lot of your newer modern buildings are built different. The new buildings they build over here nowadays is built with like modern construction with steel and steel frames and concrete and cement walls and stuff, but even those, what they do there is, because the whole building is mainly still steel and concrete and cement, they'll have like the roof, well, you'll have like a false roof where everything is run up there in the roof instead, in the false roof. Damn, how the hell do we still have 1,000 kilometers left on this job? Peace. Yeah, it's even though it's changed like in modern construction, I still feel like it's more heavy duty construction compared to what they do in the States. I don't feel like we've been anywhere. This job was only 2,000 kilometers long. Hey, this is telling us to go this way. Look, hey, listen here, bud. Hauling ass up there, trying to force me out of the way. You haven't gotten into Power World Racer like everybody. That truck just disappeared. Are we there yet? No, it seems like it's taken forever to get there today.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Just in time for the ads. You got back right in time. Kids are, yeah, they can be. Thanks for educating me on it. I just know it sucks sleeping at 82 at night in that hotel, to be honest. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like, the way they do construct the stuff over here, it's very well insulated, but it's just that I don't know, it just doesn't work in the summertime because it'll be a lot warmer in the house than what it is outside. I feel like my time, yeah, now the world is getting hot. Yeah, it is. Like I've definitely noticed a change in, or a rise in like the average temperature here in Stockholm since I moved here. I got 25 minutes left at the moment, Luna. Well, it's not that much different. $20 years. I think AI will be close to doing that for us in 20 years. Remember as a kid, all the teenage girls applying stuff to help them tan. Got so hot now that everyone, including girls who care about their looks, are hiding from the sun. Yeah. Yeah, there's really been a boom like on the sale of like sunscreen and stuff over here. Used to, they tell you like, oh, it's going to be a really nice day today. Get out and enjoy it. Now it's like, oh, it's going to be really, really hot today. Make sure to apply some sunscreen. I don't think I ever gotten a heat stroke in the UK before this year. This year I got it worse than when I was in Spain. Summer years back. I've never had a heat stroke. And I grew up in Georgia. And I would wear, you know, I would wear a t-shirt in the summer, but I would wear blue jeans and boots year round because like most of the time, especially whenever I got older and I got old enough to help around on the family farms and stuff. Like I'd go the whole summer in blue jeans and boots and a t-shirt. It wouldn't bother me. I mean, it would be hot. Yeah, you'd sweat your balls off, but
I'm helping raise money for Santa Paws Bulgarian Rescue. At every 250 pounds increment, there will be a giveaway for a game or DLC. At every 2,500 pounds increment, I will do a 24-hour stream. Their goal is to reach 50,000 pounds to purchase the land they are currently renting for their rescue shelter. Donation redemptions can be found on the Twitch panel.
I got it mainly because I had to travel on the bus, and the bus was 40 plus. So bad I got sick pretty quick. I couldn't get off. Only for a day or two after. Could also be the El Nino they were talking about. Problem. What? I'm sorry, crazy? What do you mean? Oh, you're replying to Crazy's comment. Never mind. First 20 minutes, the other were 40 plus. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but I had a couple of friends back in high school that had gotten second-degree burn, sunburn. I've been really bad sunburned a lot during the summers while I was at home, but where it'll bubble up and peel off, but not second degree. I got a lot of spots and sun damage around my neck and on my shoulders and back from being like constantly sunburnt. Yeah, sounds like second degree burns. If they were that big and like yellowish looking. I don't know. Where's the next one going? I don't have my list. Let me look at my list. Run over something in the meantime. Edinburgh. Oh no, how long is that going to be? I kind of would like to try to get it done because next we got to do Turkey after that. That's going to be a long run. Oh, Edinburgh after this. Dusseldorf to Edinburgh. Yeah. Yeah, Edinburgh. Yeah, Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Eindhoven. The Daft dealer. Ed in a burger. Yeah, there we go. Wait, why am I slowing down for? Yeah, no worries, no worries. You have a good one over there in the Phasmophobia. Get all the ghosts. It's kind of like how everybody says Scania. Everybody says Scania. Yeah. Everybody says Scania. I like the Scania trucks. And I'm just like, I'm sitting here internally screaming like, Scania. Oh, it's an oh, not an eh. Scania. Oh shit. I usually just, Mercedes is a good one. Can't mess up DAF. I don't know how the Dutch say it. If they say DOF or if they say DAF. I don't know. I'll say DAF. I'm generally don't care how people pronounce it as long as I can understand it. DEF. If I didn't live in Sweden, I would probably be saying Scania as well. Renault. Daffy Duck. Hello there, hello, how's it going? Yeah, I pronounce Renault like they forgot the, like you forget to say half the last word, last part of the word. I spent 3.5 hours today trying to fix OBS. But I'm doing fine. Iveco. I know a lot of people say Iveco. But if you pronounce the I like the Swedish way you pronounce an I, then it's Iveco. M-A-N, I just say M-A-N. I don't ever say man. I say MIN. I say Volvo the American way. Straight out Volvo. I think the Swedish pronounce the O's a little bit stronger, like Volvo. Valvio. Whoa, man. Whenever I drove the cement truck, there was a female driver that drove a MIN. She actually did make a W and an O and put on the front of her truck on her, but it looked like it said "Whoa, man," or "woman." Ay, 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 Vecco. My stepmom, for some reason, she can't say elephant, so she says effluent. It's so hard not to laugh at her. Someone did the same there. When my ex-colleague was a kid, he did paint a toy car side Volvo. And on the other side, he painted old love. And these freaking berry candies should be illegal. I'm telling you. I had to stop at Lidl to get some stuff today. MIN, man. Next, someone calls it dude. They have like their own brand of like cherry, like gummy cherries. And they are so damn good. Oh my God. I've gotten into the bad habit of having to pick up a bag of them every time I'm in there. Wait, I need to go here. But they're basically no fat, so since I'm on a no fat diet or low fat diet. Anya? It's also fairly normal, like some places will have like their own Like, what really confuses me is like the Tetris. What are you trying to say, Tantra or whatever that brand is called? Tantra. Like the city names, like in Finland, like the Swedish call them one thing, but they're something completely different in Finnish. I think of one. Hilo will be able to help. What's Uobo? There's like two different names for Uobo. I can't remember what the other name is. Yeah, Turku, that's it. I actually got into an argument with somebody one time because I thought they were completely like different cities. Because it was one year, me and Helena, we took a boat over, took a ferry over to Uobo. And I was talking to somebody at work about taking the boat and what we did while we were over there. And they're like, oh, you went to Turku? And I'm like, no, I've never been to Turku. I don't even know where Turku's at. I literally argued with him for about an hour. We don't have the word M-I-N, so we call the man the same. Call him male. Oh, okay. I'm like, dude, you're crazy. I've never been to Turku. I just told you, we took the boat to Uobo. And we didn't leave town the whole day. We stayed in Uobo the whole day. It was impossible that I've been to Turkey. Helsinki's the same way, isn't it? Like Helsingfors and Helsinki. Well, Gothenburg here in Sweden is the same way. Like the Swedish and English name is like completely different. So the translation would be literally, I drive a mail truck. Well, that would be kind of confusing for the people that like to identify their vehicles as a he or a she. What if somebody that it drives an MIN that identifies it as a she? I don't reckon I've ever done that with like vehicles and stuff. I just always just say like it. Is it going to be like another 1,000 kilometers to Edinburgh? Oh man. I kind of do, but I don't. I am hungry. Sorry, I should start trying to eat dinner before the stream instead, I guess. I got into this habit of eating dinner later at night after the stream because where I used to live at,
Holy shit, that was fast.
I still tried to start the stream at like 6 o'clock. And then there are people who can't remember their wives' names, but they remember the whole list of specifications for their cars. Yes, true. But yeah, like, so where I used to live at, it would take me an hour just to drive home. And I got off at 3:30 in the afternoon, and I probably wouldn't be out of the office in the car till like 3:45, sometimes close to 4. And then it would be an hour to drive home, and then if I had to stop and fill up the car or grab some groceries on the way, then that would take like add on extra time. So I would get home around 5:15, try to get everything set up to go live and stream at 6 o'clock. To try to end at 10 so that way at somewhere around 10:30, whenever I got done streaming, I would do like the shower. I would get my shower and get my dinner. stay up later than I needed to before going to bed. Because would have to get up. I used to have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, quarter till 5 sometimes, depending on the weather. But that's how I got into the habit of having a late dinner. And I've sort of just, it's sort of just stayed that way, even though now that I've moved closer, now it takes me like 15 minutes to drive to work or drive home. So I'm at home at like, depending on when I leave the office and if I have to stop on the way home, I'm at home at like 4 to 4:30 and then go live at 6. So I got time to have dinner and shower and everything before, but I don't know, I'm still stuck in that old routine, I guess. Now it's turned into, I get home and take an old man nap. Or I'll jump into another game for like 45 minutes or so. Like I'll jump on and play Pal World or Overwatch or Rivals for a little bit. Before I start getting ready, like before I start setting up the stream. Instead of actually like getting a shower and getting dinner and then setting up the stream. Gan entered my personal bubble. You guys bumper cars up there? Playing bumper cars? Just lagged out. But then I also don't get up until like, I don't know, 6:15, 6:20 in the mornings. Definitely got like more time to do stuff in the afternoons, but I just don't do it. Better than me, I wake up at like noon or so. Looks like Frankfurt. Yeah, I believe it is. That building there, yeah. Yes, it is. Not on a work day, though, I hope. Unless, I don't think you work. Work days, I'm up at 3 a.m. Oh, God. No, F all that. I usually go to bed about 2 o'clock and then I have to get up at, well, I have one alarm that goes off at 6, which I usually just turn off. Normally it's like 15 after 6:20 before I actually get out of bed, but (5:30 to 3:30). I work 7 7 to 3:30 is my work hours. So many people online on the squad BO TeamSpeak. People are actually still using TeamSpeak. AM for Luna. With Discord going to crap, I don't blame him. What's going on with Discord? Oh, terms of service. Discord equals show your face if you have a camera. Huh? What do you mean? You work from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.? Well, of course you're going to show your face if you have a web camera. What else you going to be showing? Unless you got like a foot cam going or something like that. I mean, you know. I haven't heard, no. Evidently I haven't. Discord wants ID verification. Okay. Need to puke. I think if you had to go throw up, you wouldn't take the time to write that message. But I don't know. That's just me. Some people may be built different. Well, what's wrong with that? That's probably something they're trying to put into place to protect minors, right? Just goes through the bank ID and then it's registered in the Discord. Hey there, Pirate. Welcome in. I had the feeling you was. Yeah, we finally made it. After me struggling with redoing OBS and everything. And sell my info that way. You've probably already given companies your info that sold it. You're just not aware of it. Or you trust the company that has your info too much. And you wouldn't ever think that they would sell it. Yeah, your driver's license. Buying games on Steam. You need to go through the bank ID. I'm pretty sure it more or less has something to do with They need to verify age so that they can protect their own asses and protect minors. Been trucking like Duisburg, Kolgenfurt down to Ionina. Took another route there, and that was nice to see some other mountain roads, etc. And they're not requiring it for basic use, though, are they? Base camp? I don't even know what base camp is. Well, yeah, if it's restricted, then yeah, I totally understand. That's something Roblox should be doing. I don't know what Squad BO is either. I guess then what about Snapchat? I don't know. I don't use Snapchat. Never used Snapchat, so I have no idea. Like, from what I've heard from other people that have it, my understanding is that the conversations get deleted or something. In Snapchat, they don't stay. Oh, Chic. Yeah, that was Wild West right there. I bet you Chic used to be a groomer's heaven. They don't have it. I'm sure they could get it if they needed it. Because I'm sure there's probably some law or regulation requiring Snapchat, the company Snapchat itself, to save data backups for so many years. Because that's kind of like what we deal with at where I work at. What is a flock camera? Because I know there's laws regulating how many years certain types of information needs to be saved. AI facial and license plate scanner camera. Oh, well, they use these for the toll roads over here. Like here in Stockholm, you don't have any physical toll booths. Everything you just drive past a camera. It reads your plates and say, okay, you've been here, you've been past this toll booth, and then they send you a bill at the end of the month. Oh, that's gonna be that way with everything, though. To be honest. Yeah. We got lucky. Gotta stop for the next one, though. No jobs found in my case. How far is it gonna be, though? It's like my ID. The less it's out there, the better. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's already too late. Oh yeah, and then you have that that AI, that open AI that just recently happened, where they supposedly had it in a closed sandbox and it found out a way to get out and hack into systems and stuff. When it was supposed to be completely disconnected from the internet. Been purchasing Minecraft stuff, Bank ID. If I went where Luna was, I'd have had a cozy nose-in spot. Instead, I went and made it difficult. 1,300 kilometers. Damn, I really don't feel like doing that. But then we got to go from Edinburgh to Turkey. I use PayPal, but I don't know how much of that's secure anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's... To be honest, like, I'm kind of in the mindset that like, anybody that has my information, even if I trust them, I feel like they've still done something. Like they've shared my information somewhere else. Somehow. Somewhere. And the way that like all this stuff is connected, anything? Like anytime, like just like general stuff, like all the stuff that you connect to your Twitch. You use a bot, they want you to connect your Twitch, or they want you to connect different accounts. Just time to go old fashioned and get a stockpile of guns and hide in a bunker. Yeah. Even then, UK can time compression is worse, so it'll take us more time. I don't either, to be honest. I'm surprised they even still started the stream and logged on to do this one after all the trouble I went through. What the hell am I hitting? Oh, that ladder. What the hell? That ladder stuck out in the parking spot? Yeah, but it's still an hour at least. Probably more the way we drive. I'm gonna try to put it right on that line then, because that ladder is sticking out there. I'm still gonna hit it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The next one is to Turkey, and that's like ridiculous. That one will definitely have to be done on the third, or like on a Saturday. I mean, I know I'm gonna be up late tonight. It's not that I want to go to bed or anything. I am hungry. I'll end up getting something to eat, having a shower, and jumping on some other games. But we wanted to give up at the end of A. Good one. Oh yeah, we found out just how brutal this was gonna be after doing the letter A. You staying up late with me, Daddy? I'll warm up the lard. Oh my God. Here he goes. I don't know, Marco. My daughter might be playing Marvel Rivals. If she even wants to team up. I don't know if she does or not. They have teamed up with me a couple times in Overwatch, but the first time I played with them in Overwatch, is you're too old, Dad? Not really, no. I am too old. Old and slow. Can't keep up with these youngsters. Marco carries me in Fortnite all the time. Like the very first time I teamed up with them in Overwatch, I'm like, y'all get ready to carry this old man, because like y'all are just gonna run circles around me. I was gonna say same in Fortnite. Yeah, you should come join us in Fortnite, Razor. I don't reckon I've seen you do anything in Fortnite besides that. Like some sort of, I don't know what it is you're doing. Yeah, the droid stuff, whatever that is. I can't see. Where am I going? Oh wait, there's Devil there. Droid Tycoon for life. You don't ever play the Battle Royale or anything. You're level 200 in Fortnite from just relaxing. That is crazy. Well, I think I'm level 40 something just from hanging out in somebody's back pocket. If I get a good group of fun friends, but sure, otherwise BR is too stressful. No, BR is like looting simulator, literally. You spend half the match just running around opening chests and wondering where everybody's at. Yeah, and then after 20 minutes, you run into somebody with aimbot and you're done.
Proceeds
Just
from
like,
this
okay,
channel go to ESB Gaming,
this was a lot of fun.
with a greater purpose to help children and their families who are struggling financially.
I keep you in the
for
front.
various
I don't want you
reasons.
creaming my backside. Oh my God. I'll F that. No, it's not like that all the time. Like even like whenever I play with Marco,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I think we pretty much almost always get at least top 5, right? Maybe 90% of the time we're in top 5. Don't tell anyone. Why not? Blitz, I at least don't get led on to just die. I like Blitz actually. It's like it's quicker and it's faster pace. I can find it out decently. Oh, there is an invisible wall there. Oh. But I'm gonna raid out you guys over on Twitch. YouTube, I don't know. YouTube has just killed my channel, really. They literally do not like put my content out there anywhere. I know it's like it's like a little Matchbox truck compared to these Scanias. Hunchback Renault.
Holy shit.
I gave up
that
on
was
YouTube
fast.
after my copyright strikes. See, I just quit playing the music. I think I got 460 in it. If I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Damn, where's it at? Yeah, 460. I want to chill with my music so I'm not humming awkwardly. The standard engine. It's a mod. It's a mod, but it still stays within the standard ranges as far as horsepower goes. I've heard something about YouTube if you want to hear it. Yeah, let's hear it. Like literally like my shorts. I mean, I didn't get a lot of views on shorts to begin with, but I've literally quit doing shorts because I'm only getting maybe like 2 to 3% of the views I used to get. And live streams is literally only people that come in from Twitch. I don't know what I've done. I don't have any warnings or anything on my channel either. Yeah, I don't even with the Volvos and the Scanias, I don't go with like high horsepower engines. I've only had kids come in for Fall Guys. I mean, I used to have some okay traffic on my live streams as well. But I don't know. It's like they've just like, no, this channel is useless to us now, so they just don't even put it out there anymore. Literally nowhere, nothing. There's no traffic over here anymore at all. YouTube got sued for having ads on premium, but also the government pay YouTube to promote their stuff and push the channels you love to see on the secondary. Having ads on premium, that kind of defeats the purpose of having premium, doesn't it? Isn't that one of the features of having premium? Like, hey, you know, get premium so you don't have to watch ads, but they're pushing ads anyways. I'm going to jump out of here. I don't know if you guys are done or not, but today I did talk at Truck Star, the driver of one old race truck. Still races today. Oh, okay. YouTube ends up promoting and pushing the important government stuff, and then on the first page, leaving the channels in the background. Oh. Gotcha. Not actual ads, it's more content creator sponsorship. Well, I know you can, like, content creators can run their own ads to get their own channels put out there. So it's like, it's your channel, but it's run as an advertisement. From 57. Oh, wow. It's hard to get parts, but still. That's crazy. All right. I'm closing the Beam chat, so I'm not going to be able to see you. We are going to be raiding. Raiding on Twitch. Blasting music now. I don't know if it's a car outside or if it's somebody. They got some bass pumping. The walls are shaking. I think it's a car outside or something. It's gotta be. Oh, let's see. Dog Soldier's playing Pal World. Yorkshire Lad is doing ETS. SRM is doing Fortnite? What the hell? I didn't know he played Fortnite. Another update. Yeah, there was an announcement and an update today, I think it was. Let's see. Have I rated Dog Soldier recently? No, I haven't. Oh, he's getting his PP spanked. I just loaded up his stream and it's a big old defeat screen. He got wrecked. All right, we're gonna go hang out with Dog Soldier. He's playing Pal World tonight. If I do a stream tomorrow, it'll be Pal World. I don't have any set time or set stream day on Sunday, but if I don't have anything better to do, I might fire up a stream and do some Pal World tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys very much for tonight. Even though it was like a 2-hour late start. Appreciate you guys still hanging out and actually, I guess you guys were actually still hanging out and waiting to come in. It was unbelievable. But yeah, we'll catch you guys later. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything planned at work for Tuesday or Thursday next week, actually. Oh, just live map improvements. Boring. Yeah, I don't think there's anything planned for me to be outside of like normal work hours on Tuesday and Thursday next week. So it could be a full scheduled week of streaming next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If anything changes though, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, let's go say hello to Dog Soldier. He's doing Pal World. And you guys take it easy. Let's see if this is gonna work. See if I get everything set up the way it's supposed to go. Looks like it's working. Credits are running anyways. I think it's actually working. All right. Well, if I do a stream tomorrow and you guys manage to pop in, we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you on Tuesday. No, I'm not doing both of those jobs. It's I'll only do the one to Edinburgh, and then they'll be separate. They'll be separate. Edinburgh and then random jobs, and then the job to Turkey, another stream. Edinburgh. And welcome in, Grumpy. Let's go say hello to Dog Soldier. We're gonna raid automatically in like 20 seconds, but we're gonna raid now. Catch y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend.